so many things to look at. Oh, yes. Margin better, right? Okay. That's pretty good. Look more at these gaps.
This is the first time we have been alone at the agency, Yuma.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. I know. How about I make you some coffee? Or would you prefer some tea instead?
Which is which again?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
How to put this? One is dark and the other a bit pale. Which is coffee and which is tea again?
What? Anyway, the darker one is coffee.
Oh, it is? Now that you mention it, that sounds right. However, this is quite troubling. There are far too many moments in my life where I cannot tell things apart. Just like with coffee and tea, I cannot tell the difference between an elevator and escalator, or left and right, or the day after tomorrow and the day before yesterday. I cannot differentiate many things.
That sounds rough.
Oh, there is more. Until recently, I thought paying reparations meant you were paying a repairman.
That's a new one.
She's such an airhead. I'm surprised she's managed to survive for so long.
Fubuki, have your misunderstandings ever gotten you into trouble?
Trouble. I suppose when all is said and done, I have managed fairly well. Oh, there was one thing.
Really? If you don't mind, can you tell me about it?
Yes, of course. Back when I was around 10 years old, in the neighborhood where my mansion is located, a rumor was spreading about a high school student who could fly. I hoped it was true and wished to meet him, so I went for a visit. However, he could not in truth fly, but was rather considered something called a flight risk.
At this point, it sounds like a comedy skit.
Oh, well, it gets worse. He was more than a mere delinquent. People considered him an extremist. Upon discovering I was the daughter of the Clockford family, he kidnapped me and barricaded us away.
Barricaded?
Yes. He demanded the government revise the Constitution if they wished me to be returned safely.
So, what happened after that?
It was quite a while back, so I cannot really remember. In the end, the laws were changed a bit, and I was released.
The laws were... what? It makes sense a master detective, or rather a member of the Clockford family, would have such ridiculous stories.
I can.
Being unable to tell coffee and tea apart should have been the least of my worries.
Master, you and Fubuki seem to have grown closer.
Which after this, okay. This is just one of the gaps, one of the little small cutscenes. This is the first one of Fubuki's. But I am in chapter 3 right now. About to go into the mystery labyrinth. Oh, hi, Garvey. So let's go. Let's see what happened yesterday. Right. We were put in a resistance. We were semi-recruited into a resistance. We accepted a request from the resistance to set some cameras around. And those cameras turned out to be bombs. And we effectively got set up and framed as a terrorist.
Ow! This happens every time. There's gotta be a better way!
And our main case is figuring out the death of Shachi. Shachi died on the rooftop of the resistance hideout. It looked like a suicide, but it's probably not, based on what we know. We're able to fuse them all? Yeah. You know, I had trouble on the last puzzle, Garvey. Yeah, want to guess what kind of puzzle it was? Freaking visualizing a shape. Visualizing how a cube would be formed. I am so horribly bad at that, God. Even though I'm a Tetris player, at least apparently. Yeah. What was it? It was parallelogram. So. Most wrinkled stuff you've seen is chapter 0 and maybe chapter 1, so it's a bit of a jump. Yeah. I mean, do you want to watch spoilers and things? I can try to explain this stuff. Might spoil this article. Yeah, we got the death of this guy. This is the leader of the resistance clan. This chapter started weird. Okay, so the chapter before, at the end of it, the detective agency is a submarine, and it blew up. It got blown up, and we miraculously woke up in yeah, woke up in this guy's tower. This guy lives on the top floor of a big tower. Wild. Yeah, then when we tried to find our friends from here, the detective agency, we got kidnapped by the resistance. And then they wanted our help. And this is everyone of note in the resistance. This is Gun Lady. She likes guns. This guy likes tech. This guy is an accountant. And this guy can swim. This guy likes swimming. And this is the leader, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll spare the details for now. Let's just let's go
Yuma,
through this a bit.
it appears we are witnesses to a historical moment.
Huh?
I never would have imagined discovering an advanced civilization underneath Kanai Ward.
This is Furuki. She's Airhead Supreme.
There must be treasures sought by adventurers deep inside. Now, if I had known this was here, I would have brought along a whip and hat.
Fubuki? We're not underneath Kanai Ward. And that's what happened.
That's it.
Huh?
You know, I saw one bit of dialogue where she said she got called dummy thick. Actual real dialogue I saw.
This is exactly the adventure I have been seeking.
You should see that.
Hidden treasure inside a labyrinth. Traps blocking our way. Dangerous monsters. This labyrinth is the adventure I was born to take on.
I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Should I binge my streams? Do you have them saved?
Did she really not get it? Well, that figures.
For now, they're just saved on Twitch. I am going to move them to my YouTube VOD channel, so they won't explode because of our time, the hour 100-hour limit on VODs. Yeah,
So,
100-hour storage limit. There we go. Yeah, that's what.
you must be the god of darkness possessing Yuma.
You got it all wrong. I'm not the god of darkness. I'm the god of death.
She's like our guide for the Mystery Labyrinth.
Right. If you defy me, I'll abandon you in here.
I see. You're the guide to hell that dwells in the labyrinth. So you are the god of darkness. Then you are plotting to interfere with us. I will not yield to you.
She doesn't get it at all.
It's like she's not listening. This is why I hate naive, sheltered skanks.
Naive? Sheltered? Calling me a skank is one thing, but sheltered? Yuma, I swear I shall conquer this labyrinth. I cannot abide this vulgar god of darkness calling me naive and sheltered.
This is the most angry I've seen her been. Huh?
Fubuki, please, calm down.
Anyway, Master, let's do it again. We've got to put on a fiercer display than ever before for this sheltered skank.
Fiercer than usual?
Fubuki, just a heads up. Please don't take anything you're about to see in a weird way.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
I am.
yet, Yuma, you have disarmed the God of Darkness and stolen her weapon!
Master, we don't have time to deal with this. Just chop her up with a solution blade.
Absolutely not!
Yeah, this is just normal stuff.
Here, I spat out the solution keys for you.
You were smuggling that many keys on you? You must be a serial burglar, God of Darkness! Your crimes are far worse than I first imagined!
Seriously, you're such a dumb, sheltered skank. How do you hope to clear the mystery labyrinth like this?
You called me sheltered again.
There, calm down.
I refuse. I do not like conflict, but I will not stand idly by while being insulted. For the honor of the Clockford family name, I must fight.
Sheesh, give me a break.
Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth! Our target is the true culprit who preys on the truth.
I will not lose to the God of Darkness. I will conquer this labyrinth sealed in shadow and find the hidden treasure deep within.
This doesn't look very promising. I can see numbers.
We have a timer?
It looks like a countdown. I told you 1,000,000 times. The mystery labyrinth is the materialized form of the case from the real world. Maybe this is a recreation of the countdown timer that caused you such a headache.
Oh yeah, actually, speaking of... Does Fubuki... Or... Fubuki hasn't talked about, like, forgetting anything about the case at all.
You mean the bomb? Then if the timer reaches 0...
Maybe just normal for her, but...
It'll go kaboom! You and the whole mystery labyrinth will be blown to smithereens!
Although she wasn't part of most of it.
What's funny about that?
Did you set up the bomb in this labyrinth? I see. A dirty trick, befitting the God of Darkness. Yuma, we must hurry. If we take too much time, the labyrinth will collapse, along with the treasure inside. Let us make all haste to obtain the treasure and escape via waterfall out of the destroyed dungeon.
Wait! It's not safe! Jeez. It's too dangerous for Fubuki to go alone. Although, maybe not. She could use her ability in an emergency.
Yeah. Just wants to be an adventurer.
Oh, I should let you know. Fortes can't be used in here.
Huh? Really?
I figured.
That sheltered skank is just tagging along inside the mystery labyrinth. She won't be able to use her abilities.
Oh, now I'm worried. Let's hurry after her.
Cool looking new area. Really is very adventurer like. What's this? What is this? What is what oh
Fubuki?
Oh, Yuma, take a look at this. These cute creatures and I have become the best of friends.
Those are cues! It's a materialized mystery. She's already buried beneath them!
Oh, another round oddity over here?
A phantom!
Found you! You're a terrorist, bomber, murderer, and a maggot who doesn't deserve to live. You murdered Shachi from the Resistance, didn't you? Killing your own people makes you dumber than Dominic.
I didn't do it! When I got to the roof, Shachi was already dead!
I can't hear you. Sorry, I don't listen to criminals.
How horrifying! So these are the Labyrinth's monsters? You summoned such dangerous creatures to block our path?
Think what you want, but you can't move forward until you boom kill these things.
Let us do it, Yuma!
Hey Dominic, you're good at doing laundry, right? Grab a washboard and give their filthy hearts a good scrub!
What are you making first?
Just
Play must murder of the guy.
Minute.
Go up.
Faster shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof! How terrible of you to shoot an ally! You even planted the gun on his corpse! All to make it look like a suicide! With no witnesses up there!
That's the one.
You did as you pleased! Go die
Okay.
and be reborn already, okay? Safe!
But
Just admit it! Faster shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof!
I don't have to do it.
Terrible of you to shoot an ally! You even planted the gun on his corpse! All to make it look like a suicide! With no witnesses up there! Safe!
Oh, up there. Okay.
that's right!
Just admit it! Faster shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof! How terrible of you to shoot an ally! You even planted the gun on his corpse!
Might have been, I think it was the first statement. I think the first statement,
All to make it look like a suicide! With no witnesses up there! You did as you pleased! Go die and be reborn already, okay? Safe! Just admit it! Faster shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof! This is the truth!
me to have shot him. I needed to be up there already.
No, I'm not the one who shot him! I was still on the stairs when the gunshot went off! The security footage proves it!
The monsters retreated.
who did it. It's a normal suicide round.
Yuma, you defeated those monsters! Splendid! I respect you as a fellow adventurer. As a sign of my respect, may I call you the Warrior of Light?
Warrior of Light? Sure, whatever you say. Let's keep going.
Normal suicide round? Yeah. I think we're just gonna we're gonna focus on the Shachi death first. And chances are whoever did that is probably the one who.
By the way, Yuma, why were they accusing you of being the culprit?
Oh yeah, Fubuki, you don't remember the case. There was a murder, and I'm a suspect.
There's no way the Warrior of Light can be a murderer.
I was seen under incriminating circumstances. Not only was I a suspected terrorist, but I was also spotted next to a corpse on the roof of a building.
Was there no one else on the roof?
No one. There was nowhere to hide up there, and no other exits.
Well, that does sound awfully suspicious, Yuma. Things would go much easier if you just confessed.
I told you I didn't do it!
I was gonna say. There's
Whoa,
water.
what's happening?
I
there's
understand
more.
now. This place is going to sink very soon.
I know that!
I can float, so it's not a problem for me. But you two better figure something out quick.
I know that too! We just need to solve the mystery, right?
Come on, Master, concentrate!
Time for a QT. What motor weapon was used in this case?
This way!
Almost right. There was a shot from there. It was fresh.
That was quite the surprise.
Fubuki, let's go up there.
Huh? You mean jump on it?
It's alright, this should be fine. Come on, Fubuki! What's wrong? You need to jump over here!
I am not very good at physical activity.
Huh?
I cannot do it. I lack the confidence.
Fubuki, you're an adventurer, aren't you? You should be able to jump this.
Very well. I shall reach out as far as possible. Please catch me if I fail to make it.
You go, girl. Oh, and she tripped.
Fubuki! That was close.
Okay.
It's too early to relax. Come on, keep going!
I was so expecting to have
Thank
to
you,
press a
Yuma.
button at any time there,
Something is
but
off.
guess not. Call Adventure can do a 2 feature.
I attempted to rewind time, but was unable to.
About that, you can't use your abilities while inside the Mystery Labyrinth.
Huh? Is this the work of the God of Darkness? Her frightening power has sealed away my forte?
So you finally noticed.
I wish you'd quit trying to make things worse.
With your precious powers gone, you're nothing but a hindrance in this labyrinth. Now stay put and keep out of trouble.
Hindrance?
About the murder weapon. The victim was killed by his own gun, right?
Yeah, the muzzle of the gun at the crime scene was still hot, and I could smell gunpowder. Out of the 6 bullets loaded in it, only one of them had an empty shell. Which means the bullet that killed Shachi absolutely came from the gun he was holding.
Actually. Oh,
Fubuki?
I am a hindrance.
What, still thinking about that? You should have known that already. You can't solve mysteries, you can't use your abilities, you can barely move, you've got no courage, no resolve. So yeah, you're basically a hindrance, an obstacle. Now beat it before you drag Master down with you.
Oi.
Fubuki, are you okay?
I am fine. I can stand on my own. Yuma, I am terribly sorry. From here on, I shall make an effort to not cause you any trouble.
You don't have to worry about it. If anything stands in our way, we'll work together to overcome it.
No, this is something I must do on my own. I must become strong enough to take on the world before I can return to the Clockford family.
Hey, looks like she's getting motivated. Sometimes playing the bad guy gets results.
Playing? But you're always like this.
I am curious. Are you really a detective in training, Yuma? You seem far more experienced with adventuring than I am. You even had the title of Warrior of Light.
You gave me that title, Fubuki.
Master's an expert at getting dragged into other people's business. He's been forced around the block a few times. He's got a great mentor, too.
In contrast, I have nothing besides the ability to wind back time. And my only merit is useless here.
Too bad, so sad. You're not gonna make it through here. You're getting real annoying. It's starting to stress me out. Master, help me unwind by turning them into mincemeat.
Okay.
If you didn't fire the gun, a friend could have done it for you. You ordered your accomplice to snipe Shachi from someplace else.
Just snipe him.
Your accomplice threw the gun over to you.
Oh my gosh.
You planted it in Shachi's hand. That was your magic master plan! Huh? Where was the shot taken? There's one spot where the shot could have been made. You shot from the roof of the building next door!
That's just not true. I need this one. Oh. Unless he tilted his head a lot for whatever reason. It's on the side.
But
Even if you didn't fire the gun, a friend could have done it for you. You ordered your accomplice
I can do that.
to
snipe Shachi from someplace else!
Your accomplice threw the gun over to you. You planted it in Shachi's hand. That was your magic master plan! Huh? Where was the shot taken? There's one spot where the shot could have been made. A shot from the roof of the building next door!
I'll slash through this mystery!
Gotta get those extra points. By
The
doing
neighboring
those
building didn't have any
close
windows.
calls.
So
Close
the
call
only way to
dodges.
shoot the victim was from the rooftop. But that building was taller than the hideout. If the victim was sniped from that height, the gunshot wound would have been at an angle. But the gunshot wound through his head was horizontal. Based on the gunshot wound, it's impossible for the bullet to have traveled from the roof of the neighboring building.
Earlier statements are just.
I get it. Since the wound ran parallel to the roof, the shooter must have been at the same height.
Well, it could be that the victim's head was at an angle at the time of impact. But in that case, we would have found the bullet lodged in the roof.
The monster conjures falsehoods to impede our progress.
But it's strange that they insist it was a homicide. If I'm not the culprit, it'd make more sense to rule it as a suicide.
That's because it is one. They're insisting it's a homicide to cover it up.
So you finally revealed your true nature, God of Darkness?
Huh?
Yuma, do not be swayed by this deceiver. This case is most assuredly a homicide.
Assuredly. And what are you basing that on?
The victim carried a gun, did he not? If so, he could have used it to combat the peacekeepers pursuing him. And yet, he hastily turned the gun on himself. I do not believe the victim was so cornered that he would commit suicide.
That actually makes sense.
That's a good point. Even if he wanted to avoid using his gun, he could have at least used it to threaten them.
So it must be a homicide.
No! Suicide!
Homicide!
Oh, good grief.
Suicide!
Yeah, I can have a choice.
There are 2 doors?
Huh?
That's also normal.
The letters are written in blood.
Scrub debate happens, true.
Does Yuma's blood contain holy powers? And it illuminates this cursed labyrinth? Yuma, you are more than the warrior of light. You are the holy warrior of light.
Sure, that's fine. Let's focus on this problem. Is this a suicide or a homicide? We need to narrow it down, now.
It is clearly a homicide.
Nuh-uh! It's totally a suicide! Nuh-uh! It's totally a suicide!
It is clearly a homicide.
Let's review. Let's review. Thinking about Shachi's gun. The way it's designed makes this the way it's designed, this is a left-handed revolver. It's a revolver meant for the left-hand people. Understand Reynolds. It's right side. Yep. Chat's up because Shachi is left-handed. Well, you don't know that for sure, but this gun was designed for Shachi, made by Eureka. What makes it homicide? Well, here. The gun is in Shachi's right hand. If he really did commit suicide, why would he use his non-dominant hand? This doesn't add up. That's like the only bit of speculation for it though, huh? So I think. That does beg the question, where did the culprit go after her? If it is... we don't know much about that. One other thing. This is also something starting. He stayed on the roof, unknown why he stayed. He was going to the roof just to get away from the peacekeepers. Those peacekeepers were behind the door here. But for whatever reason, he decided to stay on the roof, despite having a very clear exit path with the staircase on the side of the building. So, probably talk to someone. Perhaps, potentially, yeah. Okay, thank you. Where's the... there it is. What's the reason for this explosion? I mean, it made a lot of noise. I don't remember exactly when this explosion happened. Oh. Go here. This is still what I think.
Right here! I'm sure this is the right way.
I knew it! This case had to be a homicide.
If it was a homicide, someone else had to have been on the roof, right? But Master, you were on the emergency stairwell, and the peacekeepers were behind the door. Which means no one could have gotten off that roof. How did the culprit shoot the victim and get away?
That's the question.
See? If it wasn't a suicide, then what happened? You'd better explain yourself.
Very well, I shall. I completely agree with what Yuma said.
I didn't say anything.
So what do you think, Master?
You mean why I think it's a homicide? I don't really have a solid reason why yet. We're trapped!
Oh no! The walls!
Come on, spit it out. The mystery labyrinth won't wait forever, you know.
I know, but
Yuma!
if it was in fact a homicide, there would be some clue left behind at the crime scene. If I can just remember something.
Oh, like this?
God. Okay.
Here, this is everything left at the scene. This should be easy mode. I made sure to pull everything straight out of your memory, Master.
I'm sure
Nice.
there's a clue pointing to a homicide hidden here.
We do not have much time. Please hurry, Yuma!
There must be something suspicious, something that stands out. There has to be a clue. I have to find it.
Outside the door. The umbrella. This umbrella. This umbrella was just there. They said it was old, rusted. Probably was up there for a while, so.
I know, it's this! This has to be related to the murder.
Oh, the wall stopped. Looks like it's the right one.
That is the gun that fired the fatal shot, right? But how can you determine it was a homicide?
There's something unique about this gun. A revolver cylinder normally swings out to the left, but the gun found at the scene swings out to the right.
I see. That is unusual. It is incredible how you even noticed it. You really are the holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
This title is just gonna keep getting propended.
It
Over
got
and
even
over.
longer. Oh well, anyway. This gun was apparently custom made for Shachi.
The junk shop geezer said that too. How does that prove this was a homicide?
I don't know anything else about it. I just figured this was kinda out of place.
Get you.
It's happening again?
Of course. You haven't solved the mystery itself.
Yuma, over there! Did you try shooting it with the gun?
I'm no marksman. Oh, but it could work inside the mystery labyrinth. If this gun is the answer.
Boop.
Huh? It's
Well,
not
damn.
loaded?
If you can't shoot it, then you're still missing something.
Something? Do you mean like why I think this gun is out of place? I can't shoot the gun until I figure that out.
Well, Yuma, did you solve it?
Why was Shachi's gun built like this in the first place? The reason why must be relevant.
Are you saying you need my help to solve this?
Going to.
Oh, fine. Since you're so good at begging, I don't mind helping you out one bit. You we go! Lay it all out!
Going to Puzzle Land. AKA Hangman's Gambit. AKA spell a word.
Are you ready to play the
It tells
Shinigami
us
puzzle?
front hand is where Dorsal Blade is that one.
That's right! Go, go, go! Nice!
And
That's right!
what do we do? Investigation? I don't know. Yeah, to present having you
That's it! It's because he was left-handed! The reason the cylinder swings out to the right is to let him reload while still holding the gun in his left hand. If he was right-handed, it would be very difficult to reload if the cylinder swings out to the right.
fan services. That's part of it.
If Shachi was right-handed, he wouldn't have commissioned his gun to be designed this way. Which means Shachi is left-handed.
Look! The exit! You did it, Yuma!
Oh, it worked.
All thanks to yours truly.
No, it is thanks to Yuma's deduction.
What? But we'd all be flattened by now if it wasn't for my assist.
I will never believe the God of Darkness could willingly lend a helping hand.
Sure, say what you want. Anyway, let's hurry. Countdown is still going.
Right. It looks like the number's gone down by a lot.
You were so close to
50
figuring out
minutes.
this mystery. Let's hurry it up, Master.
Yeah, got it.
Oh,
What? Look! Another monster!
Alrighty, we're here as your official roadblock. Huh? You want to know why?
sorry. I mean, it's just less convenient that way. The point, really, it's the point that it was specially made for Shachi. Like, I would know one is going to be convenient used for him.
Because the homicide route ends here. That Shachi terrorist committed suicide. After all.
Did you mind?
Right, Dominic?
You kept insisting it was a homicide earlier, but now you're going with the suicide theory?
These monsters are cheaters!
Maybe they're cheaters because they're monsters.
Are you defending the monsters? Curse you, God of Darkness! Queen of Monsters!
I'm not defending them. I can't even follow this whole monsters and God of Darkness story you have going.
Now's not the time to be fighting!
Okay. I'll give you
Bad
two.
luck! Looks like it's a dead end!
Okay, it's the first time I've seen that.
That wasn't it!
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like, I would How would that be a thing? But yeah.
Watch carefully for what the opponent says. Select the part you want to investigate.
Got it.
Bad luck! Looks like it's a dead end! You can't proceed! Because it wasn't a homicide! Shachi definitely committed suicide!
My claim doesn't hold up!
Seriously? Talk about why.
No! Shachi didn't commit suicide! All the evidence points to the contrary!
You know you're super annoying, right? Fine. I'll crush you like a bug. So what if the gun was... designed for the left hand? You can still shoot yourself. Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand. Therefore, a death by suicide. There's no proof. Proof a culprit fired the gun. No contradiction. It's a suicide. Return here. Time to go home.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
What if the gun was designed for the left hand? You can still shoot yourself. Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
Bro, we just established this, didn't we? I just realized what was wrong with that statement. Okay, well, we're going again.
For a death by suicide. There's no proof a culprit fired the gun. No contradiction. It's a suicide. Return here. Time to go home. Right. So what if the gun was designed for the left hand? You can still shoot yourself. Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
This is the truth!
We just went over this.
Shachi was left-handed, but he was found dead with the gun in his right hand. There's no reason he'd use his non-dominant hand to commit suicide. It's an obvious contradiction. When the culprit tried to make it appear like a suicide, they put the gun in the wrong hand, which means someone else was involved in Shachi's death. His death was a setup. It's a homicide.
Who would not know he was dead? Unlikely that it's Iruka,
You managed once again to slay the monsters.
considering that she and him practiced firearms together.
That confirms it. The homicide route was the correct one.
Seems like it. I guess I can admit defeat here.
Huh? The God of Darkness admitting defeat? Perhaps she has an honest side.
Let's check something.
No! It cannot be! Could this be an illusion she conjured forth?
You know, I don't really care, so long as we keep solving mysteries. Just keep helping my master out for a bit longer.
Let's carry on for now.
Going on the boat.
The culprit made a pretty cliche mistake getting the victim's dominant hand wrong.
Perhaps the culprit doesn't know that Shachi's custom gun was designed for someone left-handed.
The culprit made a pretty cliche mistake getting the victim's dominant hand wrong.
Shachi rarely carried his gun, so they probably never saw him hold it.
Huh, why would he go through the trouble of getting a custom gun that he never intended to use? Deep down, do you think he was just like any other violent terrorist?
Maybe the gun was a gift.
A gift? From whom?
A woman named Iruka manages the Resistance's weapons. She was the one who designed it.
Gifting a gun is so romantic. It delights my adventurer's heart.
It does?
Well, thanks to the culprit's mistake, we now know this was a homicide. But we still have a lot of unanswered questions.
The culprit shoot the victim.
The location where the culprit shot Shachi.
Yep, even if this case is a homicide, that's still a mystery.
Inside of the hideout is crazy.
But if you know it was, in fact, a homicide, then the answer has to be here. I have no idea what it could be, but I am confident that you can discover the answer. For you are he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light Yuma.
How long is my name going to get?
It's inside Trust, they have AVAX. Technically gotta rule that out. Re-establish with the building next door doesn't make sense. This is a homicide. Inside the hideout is just wild. That hideout just doesn't seem to make sense. So let's go.
Right here!
That was the right answer, but
I was right. This song is in 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it turns into normal 4/4. Wow. Okay. Okay. Horrible. God. So I did chart a song that I liked because it was one part of it just changed into 7. It's like, oh my god, that might be cool.
If he was shot on the roof, doesn't that mean the culprit was also on the roof?
I gotta show you that chart sometime. It turned out way better than I thought it would be.
The culprit placed the gun in Shachi's hand to make it look like a suicide. That means they had to be there in person. The culprit was definitely on that roof.
Actual place. Structures. I can't go down. Okay, fair enough. I can. Oh. Okay. Sure. Door? Huh?
But Yuma, you said nobody was there when you arrived.
That's what we have to figure out now. When I heard the shot, I was halfway up the emergency stairs. It took about 10 seconds to reach the roof. And in that time, the culprit vanished like a cloud of smoke from the scene.
Where could the murderer have gone?
That's the thing I don't quite. Go from behind. Okay, no. Ooh.
This is...
We're back at the crime scene.
It's time to follow the culprit's escape route.
Follow the culprit's escape route?
You need to escape in the same way the culprit did after committing the crime.
Yeah, one thing that's just been bothering me this entire time. There's just one blood splatter. It's not right. Then there's just this one. It's here. Looks like it has more trajectory. Or more like direction. And it's not been mentioned once, ever. Edge. Neighboring building. There's no windows or anything around here. Nothing to climb, nothing to go to. There are some pipes down there. I don't know how safe that is. There's the door, which has peacekeepers, which doesn't make any sense. Bridge the stairs is no, that shouldn't be possible. I was gonna think about like maybe the culprit hid, and the explosion happened, and then we look over here, and then they go down, but. It's really tight timing, it's unlikely, and also they probably would have mentioned that since the camera is just right there. So yeah. So it's either one of these. Is this explosion really part of their escape? I don't see how. Oh. Oh, this too.
Though it is fairly high, would it not be possible to climb down from here on a rope or ladder?
There's nowhere to hang something like that onto. Plus, from this height, it'd take a while to get all the way down like that. It'd be tough for someone to get down and gather their equipment in the short time it took me to reach the roof.
You probably couldn't jump down onto a mat from this height either. You'd die no matter how you landed.
Let's go for the other one. Oh, they couldn't. No, that's, well, unless... No, okay, I was thinking maybe the culprit is actually with the peacekeepers. They just made this whole act up to catch me. Seems a bit too weird. And also, the door was locked from the outside with the key. So that's... doesn't seem likely.
Is it easier to imagine using a rope or some other tool to escape to the neighboring building? Or perhaps they used a hot air balloon? The culprit must be quite the adventurous thrill-seeker.
But those high voltage lines would get in the way. You'd never reach the next building without touching them.
Oh, so the culprit is not an adventurer?
That's what you're disappointed about?
Is it easier to imagine that the criminals simply went back inside through this door?
No, that's impossible. At the time of the incident, the peacekeepers were on the other side of it.
I see. If the culprit had gone inside through here, they would have been apprehended by those peacekeepers.
Well, it's safe to say this wasn't the escape route.
Ah, so the culprit escaped via the emergency stairs. As the culprit was in a state of emergency, it is only natural that they would make use of emergency stairs.
Wait. Master was up ahead, right? There's no way the culprit could have escaped without bumping into him.
What are you saying? Yuma is right here, is he not?
I mean, when the crime happened. Gee, this sheltered skank and her empty head are killing me here.
Yet again, you called me sheltered.
Hey, I'm just telling it like it is.
Sheltered this,
Your head
sheltered
and a
that.
burden. You're sheltered in a skank.
I have never even seen a
When
shelter,
are you gonna start
let alone
trying?
been in one.
Aren't you
Skank is acceptable, but
gonna be anytime
sheltered
soon?
crosses the line. Please
Tell
stop
me.
calling me that. I have had enough.
Great.
I don't know if the culprit realized I was there. The footage...
Hello, Apple. Wait. I think I might have accidentally hit the trigger.
The footage from the security camera positioned here didn't show anybody around. Which makes it hard to imagine that the culprit escaped from here.
The girls are fighting again.
Yuma, this is bad. We have reviewed all the possible escape routes.
And yet, we can't figure out how the culprit got off the rooftop.
Mysterious.
This isn't funny! At this rate, we'll run out of time!
What are we supposed to do?
There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route.
What?
That's how it is in the Mystery Labyrinth.
What if they just hit on top of this?
Where are the entrances for cast members and the hidden entryways for maintenance crews?
This isn't an attraction at some theme park.
Well then, why do you hunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job and guide him? A god of darkness who cannot guide you is just a directionless god of darkness.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a stupid, sheltered skank that's completely useless.
You called me sheltered again! How many times is that now? Let's see. After the number 3 comes...
Seriously, are you dead?
Quiet, please!
We're going at it again.
Alright, when are you gonna start being useful?
I feel much better.
Together already!
Just how many insults
What's with
do
the
you
Clockwork
intend to
Family
hurl at
thing
me?
anyway?
Yes, that is
For a
obvious.
long
I'm not
time,
able to
it's
use my
completely
powers here,
useless
but
in
at
the
least
mystery
I leave
labyrinth,
you
you
a
know.
side.
The culprit must have been on their roof when they committed the crime. They escaped somehow. But how? There aren't any other clues at the crime scene. Wait, if nothing was there, what if the culprit destroyed evidence?
What? Destroyed evidence? Then leave it to yours truly. I'll wring it out of your mind, Master!
You're going to recreate the crime scene again?
If you don't remember it, then I've got no choice. I'll make it a gentle beating this time around. So, which memory do you want beaten out of you?
Body was discovered when the rooftop was first entered. I want to know what happened around the explosion. When was that? Body was discovered. What's the difference? When the rooftop was first entered? Mean Shachi first entered? No. Oh. When he first entered. Body's no, same thing. Because this one confused me, I'm just gonna choose it.
How about when Shachi first called me up to the rooftop?
Oh, that, okay.
The culprit wouldn't have done anything to the scene yet. I can even compare it to when I found the corpse.
Alrighty, leave it to
I see, I see.
What is this daunting aura I sense? What are your intentions here?
Let's do it, Master!
It can't be! Wait!
Are you alright, Yuma?
I'm in so much pain. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
The corpse is gone, but nothing else has really changed about this place. I believe all that happened was you were assaulted, Yuma.
Not much time passed between when you first reached the rooftop and when you discovered the corpse. If nothing changed, then there are no clues here for you to use.
Hang on. There must be something. Something that the culprit destroyed to cover their tracks.
I wrenched this memory out of your tiny brain, so you don't have much time left to look around. Your time limit is until the pain in your head goes away. You better hurry up and investigate.
Got it. I'll hurry.
Scene recreation. And we are certainly injured, huh?
Master!
Let's choose. What are we looking at? The umbrella that was here is gone. Which is not here. Anything different about these? Sure.
Yuma!
The door.
When I found the body, the key was still in the keyhole, and the peacekeepers were on the other side of the door. So there isn't anything different about the door either. Nothing seems particularly different. There's nothing odd about the security camera either.
Now. Can we just realize those might be sounds that are bad? This might put me down some ranks in this for this one. Oh, well, that's fine.
It seems like there's no place to hang a rope off of. There's nothing of note on this side of the wall. Hmm? What is that? A storm drain? Has that always been there?
Okay.
Oh, right. The explosion. The explosion that happened right after I found the body must have buried it in rubble. So the drain was covered after a mysterious explosion.
Okay. Well, this puts one particular guy very high up the list of suspicious people.
Find anything, Master?
Yeah, I might have found a clue that shows how the culprit escaped.
Really? You did it, Yuma!
Mystery phantoms!
Chirp, 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 chirp! I was curious what all the tweeting was about. You're still fantasizing about all this nonsense? He committed suicide! There's nobody to pursue! After all, there's no place the culprit could run to. No one can run off a rooftop!
No one could escape the rooftop.
Which means if you can disprove that, then we'll defeat them and press forward.
Dear. No one could leave the roof.
What's with these weirdo fantasies? I'm saying Shakti committed suicide! You're such a maggot! There is no other culprit.
Okay.
No one could have left that rooftop.
My claim doesn't hold up! No, there is a culprit! There's a way to escape from the roof, too!
Ugh, such a drag. You're still talking about that? What a downer!
And the roof going, I wanted to
The culprit had to be on the roof if it's not suicide.
right.
So, where did the culprit go? You can't escape through the roof's door. You can't escape down the emergency stairs. Or was the culprit on the roof the whole
Aw, man.
time? All impossible! There's simply no place to run.
I'll slash through this mystery! No, there is a way out! The drain directly below the rooftop!
Don't let any shady statements slip by.
Mr. Phantoms will ask a riddle from time to time. Read the question carefully and counter by replying the words of the answer you think is right. Okay.
The drain? Found it. What's that got to do with gleam from the roof? How did the culprit escape? Go ahead and try answering that!
With this, I'll expose the truth!
Nope.
That's right! The culprit dove into the drain from the roof!
The ballsy move.
That was the culprit's escape route!
They disappeared, but to leap into a storm drain from atop a roof? Is such an adventurous stunt truly possible?
I wasn't sure about that as well. But if the explosion was used to destroy evidence, I think that has to be the case. The culprit opened the storm drain's grates beforehand and jumped from the roof right after committing the crime. The Doya district was flooded, so naturally the drain would have been filled with water. Then, the culprit swam away.
It would only take a few seconds to escape the roof that way. So the culprit used a bomb to blow up the area, which covered up the evidence of their escape.
Why? We defeated these monsters already!
The problem here was follow the culprit's escape route.
So we have to leap into the drain just like the culprit did?
I have to jump from up here? And now more drains have suddenly appeared! What is happening?
Oh boy.
Faster! You have to make up your mind and jump!
No, I don't! I'm already falling!
Always capable.
This way!
Oh.
We actually made it.
I felt as if my heart would jump out of my chest. But we managed to get down.
It's not over yet. Look over there!
Okay.
Looks like all the suspects are here!
Must we fight all of them? Even Yuma cannot face 4 foes at once. They fled!
Then we better chase after them!
Chase scenes are common in adventures, but are you certain the culprit is among them?
There are only 2 ways the culprit could get a hold of Shachi's gun, the murder weapon. Either steal it from the safe or get it from Shachi himself. In any case, the only ones who could have done it are members of the Resistance.
Is it possible the culprit took the victim's gun by force? If so, a complete stranger could have done it.
But if someone tried to take his gun, I'm sure Shachi would have drawn it and threatened them. If so, the culprit would have realized their target was left-handed.
I see. That would conflict with a cover-up attempted at the crime scene.
Is that the eye of the ear or something?
Also, the culprit issued a proclamation on behalf of the Resistance against the Peacekeepers. At the time, I didn't understand why it was sent to the Peacekeepers. But it must have been to corner Shachi by steering the Peacekeepers toward the hideout. The culprit then ambushed him when he arrived on the roof.
Which means the culprit anticipated the target fleeing up there.
Perhaps it was a planned escape route the Resistance had decided on beforehand. If they fled using the emergency stairs, it would be easy to shake off pursuers. As a matter of fact, the Peacekeepers were held up there. If he hadn't been killed, he would have escaped.
So all of it was calculated. Whoever it is, they are truly frightening. And that culprit is among them?
If we organize all the clues we've got so far, we can narrow down who the culprit is.
But how long will they keep running? At this rate, there's no end in sight.
Massive jump. what it is.
A giant water tank?
In here, we always find the culprit if you keep solving mysteries. So the only way to catch up to them is to solve mysteries.
Huh?
What will be necessary for the culprit to commit the crime?
Come on! I'm counting on you, Master!
Got it!
Good stuff.
In order to commit this crime, the most important requirement is to be an excellent swimmer. Jumping from that height into a storm drain would also require training and experience.
Culprit is clicked in. Yep.
Maybe they had high diving experience through swimming competitions.
I think you got it now.
We finally caught up!
The truth is crystal clear. The one who murdered Shachi
Who killed Shachi?
I wouldn't kill anyone!
I didn't kill anyone!
I haven't done anything.
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
I didn't.
I haven't.
I didn't kill anyone!
It's you, Icardi! You took advantage of your swimming skills to murder Shachi!
Huh? What? No! That's insane! I'm not the culprit! That's bullshit!
That looks like a
I didn't kill Shachi! I'm not the culprit!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Such a foreboding presence. Is this the true identity of the final monster protecting the hidden treasure?
But most of the mystery has already been solved. This is just its last stand. Master, let's solve this thing once and for all!
Right!
What argument are you gonna make to defend yourself? The designs they have on the patches are very nice.
I'm not the culprit! Where's your evidence? There are other resistance members! I know! Margala is the culprit! Margala shot Shachi on the roof!
We had. Okay. I just realized what was wrong with that statement. Skip reach from regular shot. Looks like it wasn't right. That'll do it.
For now,
I knew it!
I'm not the culprit! Where's your evidence?
Wow, good job.
There are other resistance
When
members!
I can't retract reaction
I
time.
know! Margala is the culprit! Margala shot Shachi on the roof!
This is the truth! Margala has an alibi! It's impossible for him to have done it!
Next. motive. This is tricky man to setting up bombs. Let's use stuff. Right.
If it's not Margala, then Iruka is the culprit. Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi and made it look like suicide.
That makes sense. But she knows.
Slash through
He's
this
left-handed.
mystery!
She would know. She has to know.
Iruka designed the handgun, so she knew Shachi was left-handed. She never would have made that mistake faking his suicide.
It's not Margala. It's not Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit.
Roll bloody hell.
The culprit is Servan! He killed Shachi on the roof and messed with the corpse. Then escaped through the drain.
This is the truth!
There we go. Servan does not do well with water.
Servan was traumatized after once nearly drowning, so there's no way he would have dove into a drain.
Okay.
Yuma, you did it! You defeated the monster! Huh? But what about the treasure?
That's strange. We found the culprit and also cut down his excuses. But the truth still hasn't appeared! Where is the real culprit's soul?
Still some issues. Just for one, bombs. How would he get them? Why even? Why even do all this?
The countdown hasn't stopped yet. It went down by a lot again.
Perhaps there is a secret final boss in this labyrinth? Wait, I know. It's...
Stop. If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
Moving on. This means we haven't revealed the truth of this mystery labyrinth. Maybe it's because we don't have a solid overall picture of the case.
the overall picture?
There's no mistake that Ikari made Shachi's murder look like a suicide. But we don't know why he did it.
Yep.
If you wanted to kill him, there are simpler ways to do it. Why putting the Peacekeepers into this?
So we need to find the motive. As long as that's an unknown, we won't reach the truth.
The water is flowing somewhere.
Oh, so it is. I wonder where it is heading.
The water flows somewhere. If the Mystery Labyrinth is a reflection of reality, the flow of water may have some significance.
I wonder
Then let's see where it leads us. This could be the path to the hidden treasure.
You know, this case seems to involve water an awful lot. The slums where the crime took place are flooded, like the entire commercial area.
Right. Given that, the truth should be wherever the water leads.
Bing bomb.
A dead end? And this countdown timer... Looks like it's linked to that countdown, and it's dropping by a lot.
Hey, Master? Maybe this isn't a dead end. Maybe it's a giant bomb.
Huh? What?
I wonder.
Oh my.
Looks
What
like
a
a
big, breathtaking bomb!
massive ass.
I cannot help but be impressed.
You shouldn't be! I'm sure this is the heart of this mystery labyrinth. So there's only one thing left to do. Master, you just gotta defuse this bomb too, like how you did in the real world.
This giant bomb?
If you can solve the mystery, the bomb will stop ticking. So
Sorry.
really, it's no different from what you've been doing.
Good luck, Yuma. I am confident that
suppose.
you can do it. For you are the elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
God.
You'll be fine, Master. You've got the best mentor there is.
Okay, I'll try.
Jeez. Let's press the bombing. Oh, okay, I have time.
Master?
Version. Halt revolution. Should let it run out. Wait here for 12 more minutes. I'm kind of tempted. There's gotta be something to that. What bombing is talking about? Still bombing there. Okay, yeah. What is this? No, well. Very well. They really want to hear the comments. I can save? I can save. Okay, wait. Yes. This is chapter 3. Yeah. Hi, AJ. Well, I saved. AJ, you missed out on quite a bit. We've done for chapter 2? I don't think we're. Yeah. Just around like chapter 2 yet, yeah. While waiting, I can explain the entire game. I guess I could. Okay. Okay, so let's start from the start. This is Yuma. This man has amnesia, mainly because of this person who made a pact with Shinigami. Woke up in a storage area of the train station. We went on the train. There's a letter got in our pocket. Let us there. Then one case happened. We met a few master detectives on that train, but they pretty much all of them died, so we're the only ones that survived that whole train ordeal, that train chase. Now, going into Kanai Ward, we met with Yako, I believe is the name, who is our chief detective. He runs Head Detective Agency, He runs a detective agency called Nocturnal Detective Agency. Usually doesn't have much to do, but the WDO sent in a bunch of master detectives to Kanai Ward, because Kanai Ward is a kind of a closed-off city, closed-off area, city, whatever. It's pretty much owned and fully controlled by Amaterasu Corporation, who is basically our big bad corporation that we're trying to get info from and just figure stuff out. And the reason WDO sent Master Detectives, WDO, the World Detective Organization, sent Master Detectives into Kanai Ward is to investigate Kanai Ward's ultimate secret. And which might have something to do with the Great Global Secret. Whatever those two things may be. So yeah. So in chapter 1, one case happened, which was the Nail Man. Long story short, the Nail Man thing stemmed from a urban legend, and then one day at some point, someone decided to basically do what the Nail Man does in the legends, but in actual real life. So he goes around and kills people based on whoever pins dolls in like some forest with a name on it. So the Nail Man would go and kill whoever is on that name, whoever the name is referring to. Yeah. We figured that out. It was a church. It was no, not a church. It was a priest of a church. Basically, just long story short, a lot of details to that and all that. It's a bigger case. I would like pause, but go through the case files and stuff. But the timer won't go down this way. Yeah. This is prologue. There's Nail Man killings. Clock Tower. This is when we were with Halara. Halara is one of the master detectives at the agency. Yeah. This person was this person androgynous. No specified gender, huh? But yeah. This is our partner in chapter 1, huh? Was post-cognition, basically able to see the state of the crime scene in the past through the eyes of some third party. Just usually know the person who discovered the body and all that. But yeah. Yeah, the timer doesn't go down. Yeah, so that was chapter 1. Yeah, super. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that, did I? Okay, so every single master detective has a power of some sort, and this goes with everyone we met in chapter 0 too. So Zilch can. Okay, this is the profile for the hitman who is impersonating Zilch, but Zilch, in the actual detective Zilch, has the power of like controlling animals, I think, if I remember right. This person, Pucci, has audilaptitude, basically has real good hearing, and can listen to stuff as quiet as heartbeats, up to like 500 meters away, if I remember right. Aphex can detect life. It's basically a radar, life radar. He can do that. I think the radar is like a 30 meter radius, if I remember right. Yeah. Melanie, Spiritism as her power. She had yeah, Spiritism. Basically, if you know like Maya Fey, if you know Maya Fey from Ace Attorney, then that's basically the same thing. And then there's Zangi, his thoughtography. You can take like some image in his mind, or like some like small like bit in the past, and he would put that onto like some device, some electronic device. Yeah. And they're all dead. Everyone here is dead. This is unfortunate. Same deal. They killed them all so early. Yeah. All cool characters. Yeah, they're all dead. Yeah, so after the Nailman, okay, so after the Nailman case, chapter 1. Oh wait, I didn't quite mention everything, did I? Part of this was also there was also a copycat killer, but I guess that doesn't really. There was also a copycat who tried to impersonate the Nailman for one single case, one single murder. Don't exactly know why he did it. Just did it. But yeah. Okay. And Seth was our was the bad detective. Basically our antagonist for that, This guy, yeah. This guy needed a megaphone with him at all times to actually talk loudly. I feel you, bud. Okay, then that's just about everything. We met, after that we briefly met Yome Hellsmile and Martina Electro. These are the director. This guy is the director of the Peacekeepers, basically the security and police force of Kane Ward. This is the vice director, otherwise known as Yomi's right hand, or the Peacekeeper's right hand, director's right hand, whatever. Yeah. As that. Okay. And then, yeah. So that's the Nailman case. After that, chapter 2. In chapter 2, we investigated... Okay, so in chapter 2, we investigated a case at a school. The school's called Etheria Academy. It's an all-girls school. Someone from the school came up to us. Basically, someone from the school came up to us because they saw we might be a master detective, and they were right. So yeah, that person is Kurumi. Where is she? There she is. Yeah, this person, Kurumi. Just student at Etheria Academy. She requested our help for a case involving one of her good friends who died at the school 6 months ago. So I want to figure out the truth. But also, as a side thing, she's also as a side thing, she's also an informant. Like actual proper informant kind of word. Although she mainly like took what's the word, like she took over from her grandfather. But yeah. Anyways, this is the person that died 6 months ago. This is all the people that were involved in that chapter 2. And this is the person. This is the victim, by the way. Huh? This is the victim, chapter 2. Huh? Yeah, chapter 2, Yuma crossed. Yeah, true. Okay, yeah. In chapter 2, Yuma cross-dressed the entire chapter and got discovered, so he went to the mystery lab to kill them. Kinda, yeah. Yeah. So, part of chapter 2, is that we had Desuhiko as our, partner detective, our helper detective in there. And Desuhiko's thing is that he can disguise. He can make a disguise. you can see right there. There's us, Genderment. There's Yuma, right there. So he can make a disguise, a real good disguise. And also disguise other people who goes into this bag. But yeah. Ultimate cosplayer eating different. True. God. Yeah. The thing about Desuhiko though is that he is quite the perv. He is quite the perv. Is a weird mix, considering that we had to, investigate a case at an all-girls school. But yeah. So during chapter 2, we were investigating just the death of Aiko, this person. This person died 6 months ago. But during that, like literally, while we were there, we were going to watch a rehearsal for a play. This is and one of the like main cast from that play, this person, Karen, died from poison. Huh? And is there anything useful? Is there anything of note there? No. Okay, so during chapter 2, our antagonist that time was actually vice director. Was the vice director of the Peacekeepers, Martina. Just her, and the Peacekeepers and stuff. She's the one investigating in that case. Yeah, timer doesn't run inside menu. So I'm trying to not use it as much as I can, but it's harder to explain that way. There's a lot of info, but yeah. Okay. So yeah, chapter 2. Long story short, the person who killed Karen, the cast of that play, was actually 3 people, 3 separate people, all working together. And all those 3 people were, of course, literally just here. All 3 people that are not Kurumi. Who are still alive. So yeah. Why? Because they realized. And their motive for that was they figured out Karen was responsible for Aiko's death. so Aiko. Okay, so the death behind Aiko, the death of Aiko, was made to look like a suicide. You know, Aiko jumped off the roof, onto like the flower bed with bricks and stuff. But things didn't add up, didn't make sense, and the only person, and the person who like discovered the body first and stuff, who testified first, made a statement first, was Karen. Turns out she just lied. She was actually responsible. Yeah. These three figured out. Yoshiko, Karane, and Warana realized, and these three were actually like good friends with Aiko too. So that was part of the reason they decided to kill Karen in the end. Also, you might be wondering why they're all dead. So, like, the thing about Shinigami's thing is that while we do get to solve the case and all, we'll get to solve the case with unlimited time. Well, not really unlimited time, but with like a lot of time. Like, time is stopped in the real world for us to just solve the case and think through it. But the drawback to that is that the culprits have to die, have to get reaped by Shinigami. So that's why they're all dead, huh? Chapter 2 implies that if you're somehow involved at all in the murder of the victim, you die. Yeah. That was kind of the sad thing, because it was kind of the sad thing. Yeah. Kind of illogical, in my opinion, but it made that chapter more dramatic and believe its peak chapter. Yeah, it was really good. It was like like I was very emotionally invested. Like, oh, is this really happened? Oh no, oh no, these are just three high school girls. Just wanted to avenge the deaths of her friend. Wait, man. And you know, they tried to, and they did try to like get the Peacekeepers' help to like reopen the case and look into it again, but they didn't do it, so they had to take matters into their own hands. All that. I don't really didn't care about the mailman. Yeah, it's just a normal old murder case. This is the guy that got framed. And these two were the culprits. And this was our like client, I suppose. This is the son of the watchmaker here. This is the watchmaker. GA him. Okay. Oh yeah. After chapter 2. Okay, like after the case in chapter 2. We did get some info from Kurumi. Since she's an informant, she has some info. This was brought down, not brought down, like, what's the word? This was, like, given to her, sort of, what's the word? God. She got this info from her grandfather, so the info she got was related to Kanai Ward's ultimate secret, which is, you know, the main thing we're looking for. And turns out Kanai Ward no, Amaterasu is researching homunculi. This homunculus. Like trying to make some sort of like immortal being, huh? Some immortal living being. For what? Don't know. We don't have much info still, but yeah. That's the info we got. And yeah. But and also a little after chapter 2. Did I mention that? Okay, did I mention that? Okay, the Nocturnal Detective Agency is actually like it actually takes place on a submarine. Like they have a submarine as an office. Like we lived in a submarine. It's pretty fancy. But yeah, after chapter 2, this guy blew it up. Yeah. Because we were just being a nuisance and all that, and whatever the hell. Main thing we're looking for, who's the mastermind? This ain't Danganronpa, huh? Dang it, Grandpa, huh? Yeah. Okay, and then... Okay, so after that, going to chapter 3, I did explain this a little bit. Is the... Yeah, at the start of chapter 3, at the end of chapter 2, we were supposed to have, like, drowned, or, like, close to death and all that. Since we were in a submarine, we were in the river. But miraculously, we lived. And we woke up in, like, this man's place. This man. No, we don't have much info about this man at all. This guy's got a mask. And he also lives in Kanai Tower, the highest floor of Kanai Tower, which is big tower, just in Kanai word. Real big, fancy, luxurious place. He does seem to know Yomi Hellsmile, but doesn't seem to be like on great terms with him, seemingly. So I don't know. But yeah. So after that, after we left that place, we wanted to go search around for our Nocturnal Detective Agency friends. But when we went to the, I can't see the map. Oh man. Okay, but yeah. When we went to see the like where the submarine used to be, by the riverbank, we got kidnapped by the resistance. Like literally, like just a white van just came barging in to the riverbank, and just picked us up, yeeted us into the van, and then whoops, we're in Doya district. So in Doya district, we met Shachi first. So he, brought us around the place, brought us around Doya district, set his goals for forming a resistance and all that. So, try to expose the bad things of the bad doings of the peacekeepers, stuff like. And so what they do is not like terrorism or anything. They try not to They try to not do any violence. Instead, they just try to gather info about the peacekeepers. Just do some surveillance on them. That's why we set up cameras everywhere. That's why they set up cameras and stuff everywhere. But they do have weapons and stuff, just in case when things go bad. All that. We'll protect you. Yeah, and then that's when we met these guys, I introduced them before. This guy likes tech, but is also, this guy, you know, likes tech. It's kind of chill, but kind of chill or down to earth, I guess. Or not down to earth, but just chill guy, cool guy. And this guy, self-man. He's just basically a great swimmer. That's basically all we really know about him. This guy and this person, Iruka, this girl, huh? She likes guns. He's in charge of guns and stuff, and the weapons. She used to be, oh yeah, she used to be, okay, right. She used to be like an Olympic, like, what was it, shooter? It was Olympic sport, but like shooting guns and all that. Anything involving guns, she was good at in the Olympics. And Hikari was also and like an athlete, Olympic swimmer, and all that. What's Shachi's deal that ended up with him dying anyhow? We don't know. We don't know yet. That's what we're like trying to find out. I guess we should introduce Shachi too. Shachi used to be Shachi. You know, he's the head of the resistance. Like the main resistance leader. But you know, he used to work for Amaterasu Corporation. But something has happened, I don't quite remember, that led him to just like leave, and hate Amaterasu, so yeah. Same thing goes with Margula, actually. Margula used to work for Amaterasu as an accountant. Yeah, because like you can read there, he lost his family to Amaterasu's treachery and all that. Because yeah, he got framed thinking, I think Amaterasu thought he was like holding money or something like that. Whatever. So he lost his family that way, and now he hates them. Yeah. Oh yeah, and yes, during this case, we met up with Fubuki. Okay, oh god, okay, wait, okay, I need to explain like some chronology here. So, we got kidnapped by the resistance, so we could help, because they wanted our help, huh? It turns out that help just ended up basically just being us being like an errand boy. So our request was to get cameras by this guy. Get some cameras by this guy, and just plant them around Kaneward. So it was a pretty normal job. And during that request, and while we were doing that, we managed to find Fubuki. Thankfully, is safe and sound, despite, you know, the submarine explosion incident. And you know, Fubuki was working in a cafe while waiting for any other mass detectives to hopefully pop up. Yeah. Real nonchalant, but yeah. So we went around. So after meeting with Fubuki, we continued planting cameras around Kaneward, And then when we got to our last camera, we got word. So we had a transceiver the entire time, by the way. It's given by Servan. And just we were given that so he could give us instructions and to just give us directions to where the next camera spot should be. So yeah, on that transceiver, after we planted the last camera, the transceiver like gave a message, or like said a message, had some sort of like weird ominous message by a voice I didn't recognize. It seemed normal, but I didn't recognize the voice. But yeah. Yeah, and then you know transceiver told us. Turns out those cameras had bombs in them. And then it kind of turned it into a game where we had to go to each camera in the order we first placed them, and defuse them one by one in a time limit. Thankfully, the time limit was pretty long, so we could get some extra info around and all that. But yeah. Just like this timer. Timer is pretty long. Yeah. You know, to defuse the bombs, we had to basically go near the bomb and use the transceiver The transceiver gave us a thing. Gave us like basically an IQ test type puzzle, and then we had to solve that to disarm the bomb. Especially the long 12-minute timer, yeah. Almost done though. Oh, but during the whole commotion with us being framed as the terrorist, you know, since we planted the bombs and all that, we met with Fubuki and use and her forte, her ability is to reverse time. That's her forte. That's her power. Yeah. Sounds OP, yeah. Although the caveat with it is that it fatigues her a lot. It uses a lot of like energy and strength. So there's a limit. There's a limit to it. But yeah, it is good. It is very good. We got out of a lot of like danger situations while we were being chased by peacekeepers. Thanks to her. Yeah. And I think that's about it. Now it's time to blow up.
No! It's about to explode!
Really? Okay. He just knocked a bit of our health down. Really? 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 I was expecting just a full-blown game over, you lose. But nope. I did a smidge attempt, yeah. I guess that's just how they do it, I guess. I'll just load back. I could keep waiting for another... literally, like, however many minutes, but nah. This is just gonna be the normal game over scene. Good job. Okay, well, so funny though. Yeah.
Master,
All right. Most expression. Yeah. I was like, you'd think there'd be like permanent repercussions to this massive bomb exploding, but nope. The game just said like, oops. Okay, you just let the timer run out. Okay, let's just run it back. It'll just take a bit of your health and then just run it back. Yeah. Okay. So actually thinking about this now. I mean, based on what we got from the transceiver, could be just a cultural evolution. I mean, that might be the ultimate goal of this whole thing. But it could very well also be a diversion, because during this whole thing, a power plant. Oh, not this. Yeah, this power plant, like malfunctioned. Like something blew up and also something malfunctioned, which is this. Oh, drainage pipes malfunctioned and all that. So now Marunouman district, where this place where. So now Marunouman district is just flooded big time. We don't see any pictures of it here, I think. Oh, we do. Yeah, here. Like, big flood, Marunouman district. So yeah, this power plant uses the rainwater they get and turn that into electricity. So when a lot of that rainwater just can't get drained fast enough, it just floods. Oopsies. The game is called Raincode. True. Oh, I guess the one thing I also didn't quite mention is that in Kanai Ward, the weather is always rain. Always rain. In like, I think it's, if I remember right, I think it's always rained. It has constantly rained for, I think, like, what, 3 years? Or was it 6 years or something? Something like that. Yeah, this game takes place in the UK. Yep. Accurate. God. Yeah. You guys, that Monkelus is a big baby in this guy that's crying all the time. I'm not quite sure. I'm just gonna go with this. God, what? Is this the bombing that we had to defuse, or is this the full blown thing? Or is it the full goal? Because there has to be a goal. Like, why do you want to flood this place so bad? It's not diversion. I think it's either or. I can't really like. I'm not really sure. But it is probably this. Hopefully.
Seems like that was correct.
Okay.
Yet the countdown has not stopped.
That has to mean there are more mysteries left.
You mean the diversion? What does it mean?
Since they made me defuse the bombs, the culprit's goal wasn't destruction. They just wanted to frame me as a terrorist to put the Peacekeepers' attention on me.
Yeah.
That's why they set up such a complex, time-consuming puzzle that had me running all around Kanai Ward.
I meant I just wanted to know the definition of the word diversion.
Oh, Fubuki.
What? I have to start there?
Look, you can find her a dictionary later. For now, you gotta defuse that bomb.
Right.
I apologize, Yuma. If only I could use my forte.
There's no need to apologize. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yuma.
Master, you're too reliant on others. It's about time you start doing things on your own. Well, I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
You believe? The God of Darkness believes in Yuma?
Focus! You're out of time, Master. Defuse this bomb!
Okay, another question. What was the culprit doing during the diversion? Blowing up a power plant.
Looks like you won't be able to defuse this until you've unlocked it with a solution key.
Okay. Oh, this is new. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, these have these options. That's the most powerful power in the game. We're gonna keep his below average. Surely he'll blow up this instantly this time in gamer wiring. It do be colorful. I think it's gonna be the same thing though. Sorry. Let's do the thing, huh? Donk.
Yes! The countdown stopped! You defused it!
Great work, Yuma!
Oh god. Door with a face. Sorry.
So the culprit's real goal was to flood Marunomon District.
Okay, one sec. Let me go to the toilet real quick. Be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back.
They used the bomb threat to draw the Peacekeepers' attention toward me. Meanwhile, the culprit sabotaged the valves of the power plants and the reservoir to flood Marunomon District.
Oh, I can
But what's the point in doing
I can
that?
walk.
Perhaps they
Oopsies.
wish to sow chaos throughout the city. The resistance was challenging the peacekeepers.
Then why not just detonate the bombs? A lot simpler than flooding the place.
It's true. If their goal was to cause chaos, they could have just used the bombs. Considering that, the culprit must not have wanted to destroy the place.
There! We finally caught cornered you!
Wait! Please hear me out. This was Shachi's wish.
Shachi's wish?
Shachi was always fighting for the sake of Kanai Ward. He wanted to close the gap between the rich and poor. Wanted to reduce the suffering of children. This mission was to flood Marunaman district to send the rich a message. But flooding the place is just terrorism. It would only make them angry, not actually accomplish anything.
Right?
So Shachi decided to offer up his life. He wanted me to kill him, to make it look like the peacekeepers did it.
Uh-huh.
Shachi gave his life for this mission. If you expose the truth, this would all be for nothing. Are you really going to disregard his dying wish? And his sacrifice? Now that you see the truth, please, just leave!
Very well. I understand your circumstances. We shall take our leave.
Alright, understood. Goodbye.
No. That's a lie! Shachi didn't want this!
What? How would you know? You know nothing about the Resistance!
I've heard him speak! Shachi valued human lives more than anything!
Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people. We won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
Shachi wouldn't resort to something as foul as this! Sacrifice? Dying wish? How dare you lie about that!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Are we really already here?
Yuma!
You'll pay for this! I'll expose the truth and defend Shachi's honor!
Oh yeah, Yuma. Go get him. Okay, we really are here already. So this is the final minigame. I have no idea who did it. It was that guy. That guy. We have some. So we got him to your pool. I don't know. It is a bit weird. So, but yeah. Tackle wall. Kick a ball.
That's bullshit! Stop!
Jump. Spike.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Damn it all! Go away! Stay away from me! Stop! 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 You're an outsider. What do you know? You have no idea what we went through in the slums. This is a declaration of our beliefs as part of the Resistance. We have to defeat Amaterasu Corporation. That's why we plunged the city into chaos. Shachi gave up his own life for that. This is what Shachi wanted. Shachi told me to do it. This was all to defeat Amaterasu Corp. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor!
I think there is more to this, you know. Above tipped and it's very routine witching point. Battle to end the disparity between rich and poor.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
That felt off. Okay, good. Are we really doing this?
Say,
That's right!
Just for this? Just for some safes to float?
This is the truth of the case!
Yeah, that didn't click for me how wild and wacky that I felt, but okay. Yeah.
Your plan has nothing to do with Shachi or the Resistance!
Like that's supposed to get saves into like $1 of damage. Yeah, right.
You just wanted to take the safes!
Safes?
Is this one of them, like, is this just the one of them try to redistribute valuables from the rich to the poor type thing? Is that what you saw what you were doing, huh?
Many facilities in Marunomon District use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation, including the bank. These safes are completely airtight,
The good old
and they can
classic, huh?
actually float on water.
oh, we did see some safes floating around Marunomon District.
Well then.
Culprit knew they could float, and planned to exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank. The safes would normally be too heavy to move, but they'd be easy to take if they were floating.
So, it was a bank heist?
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind this case. You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the bank. This isn't what the Resistance believed in. In fact, you took advantage of their beliefs.
You did it, Master. Now that we've exposed the truth of this case, we just need to finish off that filthy criminal.
This really the end?
Right, let's finish this. For Shachi!
Snatching a steel from their bomb shelters.
Let's go, Shinigami! I'll charge my solution blade with the facts of this case!
Oh, comic book time. Yeah. Okay, well. Sign out. Let's do another quest. So on the quest. What do you must set up for the resistance? Set up an exploding foam. Okay. Okay, I need to go like way later. Usual comic book, yeah. The induction denouement. Cameras. Leaf run. Submerge. DRV3. Honestly, I don't really quite remember how that looked like. I still have some questions and doubts about
Step right up.
some of the
Step
details,
right up.
but sure.
A bomb scare, a flood, and a suicide to throw the whole town into chaos! Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
It all started with a request from the Resistance. Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servon. But they had bombs inside them.
I had no idea, so I set up those camera bombs all around the city. The culprit hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunouman district exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties. But the culprit also bombed the draining Marunouman district at the same time.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible. But that must have been the culprit too.
Since the Peacekeepers' eyes were on me, it made it easier to pull off the rest of their crimes. The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya district.
Shachi followed soon after. I saw him being chased by the Peacekeepers. The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way...
Bang! We heard a ringing gunshot!
Shachi was ambushed by the culprit and shot to death. Once it was finished, they placed the gun in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a suicide.
But it was actually a left-handed gun! Getting caught because of your own cover-up is borderline weak sauce!
Why borderline? With their cover set up, the culprit jumped into the open drain and escaped from the roof unseen.
I thought it was impossible to jump off the roof. But the area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Right after the escape, I arrived on the rooftop and discovered Shachi's body.
That's actually such a ballsy move to just jump off a building into a drain. Just, I mean, the hole is not that big, and also, a drain like that. I don't know how deep those are. It's a tunnel. If it's a tunnel type, then it's much safer. But yeah.
Kaboom! The hideout exploded!
The drain was buried in the rubble from this explosion. A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape.
Like in Minecraft,
After
I can do a
that,
water drop.
we all went around town trying to defuse the bombs.
Okay. Very apt
Culprit took
comparison.
advantage of the chaos to open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backed up water had even more added to it, Marinamon District became totally drenched and shitty.
Right, it became a drenched city. Marinamon District is now flooded, and many facilities have safes made by Amaterasu Corporation. The banks are no exception.
These safes are heavy and difficult to move, but because they're so airtight, they can float on water.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks. Collecting these safes was the culprit's true goal.
Sinking an entire district just to be a small-time looter. I can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
It's just the wildest motive ever thought of.
The only ones who could commit these crimes were the resistance leaders with access to Shachi's gun.
And only one guy was a good enough swimmer to dive right into the drain.
Shachi really did try to save this city. But the culprit not only took over his plan, but killed and framed him.
This criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber. And his true identity is...
Icardi! It was you! Finished!
I hate this city. I was sick of all of Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting the Peacekeepers wouldn't have changed anything. That's why I was gonna take the money and get out of here.
Wow.
It's this city that's wrong. This rotten place.
Is this the hidden treasure? It is far different than what I was imagining.
I think so. I felt the same way when I first saw one.
So, this is it. I was not much help after all. I relied on you the entire time, Yuma.
That's not true. You're a great partner, Fubuki.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I am grateful to have joined you on this adventure, Yuma. I think it helped me grow as a person. Just a little bit.
Well, you are gonna forget all of it soon. Huh? What?
I am sorry for being so rude to you.
Oh.
I assumed you were a vulgar god of darkness, based solely on your looks.
Yeah, that's pretty rude of you.
But now I realize that you have been a wonderful guide. When you said you believed in Yuma, I realized there was a bond of trust between the two of you. And now, frankly, I adore you. Please consider being my friend.
You're gonna forget it all anyway.
Yuma, while I may be ignorant and naive, one day,
Oh, nice.
I hope to be a great adventurer and detective, just like you. The labyrinth-delving elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light. You truly are amazing, Yuma.
Remember your guess at the beginning of this chapter? Yeah? Pretty much, yeah. Out of everyone, like... Icardi. And I think, what was it? Maybe Eureka? But yeah. One of those two would be the ones. At least that was in my head. I think you did guess Icardi. Well, it's been a bit, yeah. You're just that good.
That title is getting way too long.
And you know, he also guessed that Shachi would be the one to die.
Enough chit chat. It's time for the part you've all been waiting for.
Huh? What is it? What is about to happen?
Oh, you're talking about that. Oh, right. So Luke's gonna remember. Yeah. I don't know. It's it seems like a weird edge case, but who knows?
Wait a minute. Do you mean we are going to leap into the basin?
Let's see how smart you are. Yeah, we'll see.
No. It's time to boom kill the bad guy.
It's time to listen to the song again.
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
I saw a bit more of the explosion there. Still love that song. Something about it. Oh. Okay. Wait, what's gonna happen? Right, what's gonna happen from here?
We've returned from the mystery labyrinth, but
I forgot. We were about to get, like, pummeled.
we're still in grave danger. How do we get out of this?
It's not like Cardi is just miraculously here, is he?
Master, now that I think about it, the culprit isn't here, so there's no way you can prove your innocence. Solving the mystery labyrinth doesn't help in this situation one bit.
Ah.
Come on! Why did we do all that work to discover the truth?
That is what it is. Never give up, Master.
We can still try.
This time, we're done for.
Now, Dominic, go nuts and crush their little heads!
Good.
Oh my god. Gora and Robocop. Yeah.
What?
That's enough.
Halara.
Sorry to
This,
keep you
oh
waiting,
my
my
god.
man. You too, princess?
Yasuhiko! Halara!
The both
They're
of you are
here.
safe.
What do you think of my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader, no?
Master detectives with the same! Unlike a certain trade.
Hey, big guy! You're messing with the wrong dude. The criminal you're looking for is right here.
What?
What?
Chief Yako! And,
Vivia, did you forget already? I haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember, so I don't blame you.
I was worried about you, Fubuki. And the trainee, too, I guess. I'm kidding, just joking around.
Everyone is safe. Oh, what a relief.
Wait, you're gonna cry? Master, you're gonna cry?
where did you all come from? You know what'll happen if you interfere with the Peacekeepers!
Like I said, you're messing with the wrong dude. The ones who planted those bombs were the Resistance people on that boat over there. Too bad one of them died from a heart attack. I have no idea why. But if you run an autopsy, you'll find that the cause of death wasn't a homicide.
In other words, Yuma is innocent. Or do peacekeepers punish the innocent?
You can prove his innocence?
You heard her. You got something to say?
I was threatened by Hikari to make those devices. I didn't know what was going on.
Okay, we did get an answer. Good. I'm glad he wasn't like fully like maliciously implicit. Implicit. Yeah. So I guess in that case, it's fine. Although he wasn't involved in the murder, so that was the point of the Mr. Labyrinth, I guess. Yeah. He didn't die, yeah.
It's true! I didn't know
Learning.
about the big robbery. And I didn't think that would happen to Shachi!
We're learning a little, just bit by bit, how Shinigami's reaping works.
It was all set up by Hikari! Please! I'll confess everything I know! Please spare my life.
We captured them on a boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy were floating nearby. They were caught red-handed. One can conclude that the events in question were all part of a bank robbery planned by Icardi.
The leader of the Resistance was also murdered to pin the crimes on him.
After stealing the safes, they were planning to leave Kanai Ward via the waterway.
It's fine between willingly and unwillingly cooperating, yeah.
Ironically, Icardi died of a sudden seizure. Trying to take more money than you can carry will only lead to your own downfall. Seems like an expensive lesson.
What about the other leaders of the Resistance? Margala and Aruka. You're saying they had nothing to do with it?
Yes.
Anyway, we're taking Yuma with us. You got no problem with that, right? My terrifying kitten.
Alrighty, gang. Looks like we're free to go.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
The Peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. Maybe she's in love with me.
Bro, please.
I don't know about that.
Now that we've handed over the resistance, the rest is up to the peacekeepers. Come on, everyone! Let's go!
I think this solves the case for the time being. Another person died. No. I committed murder. Just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me to kill him. He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him down without hesitation. And thanks to that, another life was lost.
Why do you look so sad? Are you always like this when you solve a case?
Huh? What?
Yuma, you weren't in the wrong. I think you did the right thing.
Huh?
Even if others disagree, I will always say that you were right. So please, don't make that face.
Thank you, Kurumi. If you ask me if what I did was right or wrong, I don't think I was in the right.
That's not true, because...
But I don't need to be right. I need to have conviction.
Conviction?
The strength of a heart that refuses to yield, no matter the situation. Or maybe it's like a detective's creed. Something to guide me when I don't know what to do. It's something I don't have yet. I don't know where to turn when stuff like this happens.
It doesn't seem that way to me. Yuma, you saved me because you wanted to help someone, didn't you? And you got dragged into this mess because you wanted to help the Resistance and the people in the slums.
That has nothing to do with being a detective. It's what any human would normally do.
Is that so? A detective with the conviction to do what any human would normally do is a wonderful thing. This is embarrassing, so I'll only say this once. Even if you deny it yourself, I believe you are in the right. That's why I hope you'll always be a detective.
That was close. But we managed this time around. Sheesh. Someone has been a huge troublemaker for us. Yuma, the way you keep dragging us into trouble is pure genius.
Oh, he's so flattering.
It wasn't a compliment.
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
Speaking of, where were you all? I searched all over town for you.
That's what I want to ask. I told you about the emergency meeting place for this sort of stuff.
Meeting place? Huh?
The multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be. I brought you there the day you arrived.
Why? Okay.
Huh? I didn't tell you?
I mean, I know as a player, I think I went up there.
This is the
Oh, there's
first
nothing
time
there.
I've heard about it.
Seriously? I see. Guess I forgot to mention it. Then again, you did arrive late to Kanai Ward. Yeah, that must be it. Yep.
Wait, you're just sweeping it under the rug? I was in a lot of trouble back there.
Sorry about that. Well, everyone's okay, so it's all good. Still, weren't you with him, Fubuki? I know I told you about the meeting place.
Yep, I just remembered right now.
Thumbs up.
Figures.
Colin B,
I'm
huh?
glad to see you're safe too, Fubuki.
Yeah, Colin B, huh?
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robbery.
That's because a certain sleepyhead woke up today.
No.
We arrived at the truth this time thanks to Vivia's investigation.
So that unmotivated, anemic vampire helped?
I was just lucky. I noticed the abnormal water levels. Saw the hydroelectric power plant's drainage channel from above.
From above?
From above?
Ooh.
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view. Observation is the foundation to being a detective. To a detective, the act of deduction is like a game. And the truth is what a detective desires. Like a precious stone, it's something I'd desire if I stared at it too long. So, dreaming about it is enough for me. Because it's a pain in the ass.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Do you?
At the very least, his statements aren't really based on logic.
I want to die someday.
He's incomprehensible as usual, but it's amazing how he solved the case by himself.
Hey, Master? This guy is...
What is it?
Never mind. Maybe it's my imagination.
Is he more dangerous than you think? Ooh. Considering that guy should die.
Anyway, that solves it. Now we should...
The guy is really hot. God. Why? He just popped up out of nowhere.
Whoa, what? I thought we were done here!
Hey, sewer rats.
You! Yomi Hellsmile, director of the Peacekeepers! What is he doing here?
Damn. How did the city end up like this?
Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why is Kanai Ward being destroyed?
I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right path. I keep saying I'll teach these fools what law and order is all about. But now, there's another bunch who defy me, disrupting the peace in the city! Hey! Why is that? When will peace finally come to this place?
Now, I understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
So what do you want with us?
Hand over that terrorist immediately. Otherwise, you will all receive the death penalty.
Huh? Death penalty?
When you say terrorist, you mean Yuma? Because that issue has been resolved already.
Regardless of who the mastermind is, the fact of the matter is, he planted bombs around the city. You think you can just plead ignorance? Even small crimes cannot go unpunished. That is the meaning of justice.
No, but he...
Chief, let me go.
Don't get hasty. This is just an excuse to capture you.
But at this rate, everyone here will be arrested.
I've already told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here. I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
Knock it off, Halara. How many of us would also die in that same amount of time?
If things go bad, then I will turn back time.
If you get taken out first, it's the end for all of us. I won't make such a dangerous bet.
But what do we do? Everyone's gonna get killed at this rate!
They say it's not worth turning myself in. I'll do it. I'm pretty sure those choices matter. Probably. I mean, even if there's a right or wrong thing, they won't matter in the end. So we'll
Let's
see.
fight the Peacekeepers.
Huh? You too, Yuma?
Hey! This isn't a mystery labyrinth! You'll die instantly, Master!
Kurumi's here too. There's no guarantee she won't get hit by crossfire. There's nothing more painful than being unable to protect those you love. Do you get that, Yuma?
Love?
Well... What's gotten into you, Chief? You're never this serious.
I didn't expect to get this heated either.
Alright, filthy maggots. Are you done playing around? You'll reconsider your beliefs after a single night. Once you go through my torture, not only will you sell out your friends, you'll beg me to kill them to save yourself.
I can reduce it to 20 seconds. Mizuhiko, Vivia, please look after the others.
I guess we have to do this.
This is such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
Freeze! If you resist, you'll be executed on the spot.
Stay back! Don't touch my master!
What's going on?
Director Yomi! Something is falling from the sky!
Hey. Masked man. Nice. God.
The masked man. Oh my. Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name? I'm Makoto Kagutsuchi. What is it? Oh, you want to know about this hot air balloon? Cool, huh? I flew here from the tower.
From the tower?
What do you want?
Hello, Yomi. I'll take care of the rest, so you can leave now.
You intend to let these criminals run free? Just because you're the CEO of Amaterasu doesn't give you free rein to disrupt Kanai Ward's peace.
Amaterasu CEO? Is this weird guy in a mask?
Oh. CEO, huh? Okay. Top 10 times someone's name Makoto says today.
Hey, Yuma. When did you meet such a big shot?
It just sorta happened?
Hello, detectives. This is the first time we've met. Besides Yuma. Huh? You want to know why I'm wearing this mask? Well, I was born a prince in a certain nation, but while still young, I was dragged into a revolution. The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away. My family was killed. I was the only one spared. The revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other plans.
Isn't this a play?
I was forced to wear a mask to conceal my face. That mask was designed to never come off. And now, the mask has become my face.
He's talking way too long and none of it sounds true at all! The story changed from last time.
I didn't ask about your history. Hand them over.
Yomi, I don't want to quarrel with you here. I really would hate for things to escalate. Just this once. May I ask you to withdraw? Please.
You get one. There won't be a second. As for you sewer rats, you best be prepared. The next time you catch my eye, there will be no mercy. If you don't like it, go back to the sewers.
How would he eat? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's one of those masks that actually does have like an opening. But that or it's, you know, his story is just not true.
Phew! That clears my vision up. There were too many people for me to see behind this mask.
Now that things are all resolved, let's walk home.
Hey, wait a minute!
We're going. I can walk again. Nothing to look at around here. Okay. Oh, right.
Seems like a lot has happened since we first met. The look on your face has changed. Did you get taller?
I doubt I could grow taller in such a short time, but a lot has happened. Are you really the CEO of Amaterasu, sir?
No need for formalities. Call me Makoto. And yes, it's true.
That means you're the top-ranking person at Amaterasu Corporation, right?
I guess you could put it that way.
I thought he worked there, but who could have guessed he was so high up the ladder?
You said you wanted to stop the Peacekeepers, but don't you have the authority to dismiss them yourself?
A company isn't that simple. One careless act, and I'd be the one dismissed. The power in Amaterasu Corporation is currently imbalanced and very fragile. At this rate, it won't be long until they control everything, besides me.
I guess he was on top floor, true. It's nice that they actually walked past that little TV, huh?
If you want to strike the Peacekeepers, you must gather all the firepower you can and take them out in a single shot.
I see.
So next is probably wrong. Makoto is a
Anything less will be like cutting off a lizard's tail. Yomi is the Peacekeeper's heart and brain. He'll be unscathed. If I could gather evidence of his evil actions, I'd declare his exile publicly for the world to see. In any case, you can speak to me when you require help. I'll run to your aid with my awesome hot air balloon. Or shall I say fly? The Peacekeepers may have me beat in numbers, but my love for Kanai Ward rivals them.
Right.
Well, I'll excuse myself now.
Hey, hold on! There's still more we need to go over.
I'm sorry, but it's time for prayer. I pray for Kanai Ward's peace across all districts. I pray each hour of the day, so I am rather busy. I must hurry back.
He doesn't intend on taking us seriously.
Oh, by the way, you should check out where your agency used to be.
Huh? Why?
It's a surprise.
What? The Brian's back in here,
Sounds
some ring
kind of shady.
Some ring press.
I guess I can play along. We have nowhere to go right now anyway.
Got some cake. Oh my god. It's good as new?
Are you kidding me? It's completely back to normal. Is this the CEO's true power?
His cursed powers have conjured a submarine.
Oh, my agency! My
I can't be genuinely happy about this. It may be bugged to eavesdrop on us.
That's the concern, yeah.
Is my beautiful bed of peace and quiet still there? If not, then let me die.
Chief, there's a letter here. Looks like it's from Makoto.
Let's see what it says.
To the detectives of the Nocturnal Detective Agency. This is my gift to you for solving this case. It is proper payment for your work, so please accept it. The souls of Kanai Ward's residents are with you. Their war carries on. I have high hopes for you all. From the highest points in Kanai Ward, with love, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
High hopes? Why would the CEO of Amaterasu say that about us? Well, he did ask us to accept this, so I guess we'll take the submarine.
He must be planning to manipulate us in the power struggle for the company. Ugh, this will come at a high price.
Also, he had an odd face for someone who is supposedly a CEO.
No, that was clearly a mask.
A mask? What is that?
Where do I even begin? Yuma, you take care of this.
Me?
I'll explain it. Fubuki, so a mask is...
Glad Kirby's here.
Wait, why did you follow us here? Don't you know this is our top secret detective agency?
Don't sweat the small stuff. Besides, an informant is practically a detective anyway. Right, Yuma?
Huh?
That was bedtime for you? Alright, good night. I'm probably gonna be done soon anyway, once this chapter's over.
You gotta be kidding me. You two still have the
Yes,
hots for
well.
each other. I guess it's fine. I support you. You're a fully Desuhiko approved couple.
Go.
Wait, a couple? I won't allow it! Master is far too young for this.
God.
Oh, I just remembered. When I was watching from above, a resident said something that was rather concerning.
You said above again. What does that even mean?
Sorry, Yuma. I'm so tired I don't want to talk more than I need to.
All right, let's focus on the important information. What did you hear that concerned you?
It's about that homunculus research.
The homunculus research. I wonder what he knows.
Yeah, let's go talk to Vivia.
The homunculus.
Huh? Weren't you supposed to talk to Vivia?
The homunculus research. Let's talk to Vivia to see what information he's found. The homunculus.
Wrong one. Alright.
I don't know how reliable Vivia's information is, my man, but let's talk to him. I don't know how reliable.
Homunculus. What is that again? Some kind of cow?
No, they're the immortal monsters that Amaterasu Corporation was researching.
Oh, I vaguely recall discussions about that. I had nearly forgotten after today's grand adventure.
No, actually fair.
Homunculus.
One sec. Oh. What? Oh. Oh. Man,
I don't know how.
I can't look around.
I wonder what information he got. Anyway, let's speak with Vivia.
Just can't get close. Whatever. It's fine.
I see.
But
It's the same thing. It's the same stuff.
we recreated all the grime and scratches, but I wish it was cleaner.
No.
Okay, well, wait. No, okay. What do you have?
The resident is an old man. He used to work for Amaterasu Corporation. According to him, something happened 10 years ago. Amaterasu set up a secret lab somewhere in Kanai Ward to conduct their homunculus research. That lab still exists. Somewhere.
A secret lab for homunculus research?
That sounds super shady. It's exactly what we're looking for.
Looks like we need to search for that lab to figure out Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Very well. I shall personally go and find the secret lab.
I'll help too. After all, I am Kanai Ward's greatest informant.
There's a lot of greats.
All right. Kurumi, I need you to keep the reins on Yuma so he doesn't get in trouble again.
You got it. Now, let's go investigate, Yuma.
Hey!
You don't have my permission for this, you know.
Alright then.
I see. So, that's the cursed Book of Death. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. So dangerous, it could destroy Kanai Ward, or even the world.
He's getting out of bed.
I must do something.
Oh boy. He knows. Oh, what? Full SS? I'll take that. I was not expecting that, but okay, sure. Could be that. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Nice. I didn't mess up as badly here. Yippee. Okay. I guess I can save from here. Yeah. Right.
The past that should have been completely sealed.
Oh my god.
The crime that should have been completely sealed. When that gate opens up, the past will have its revenge on the future. Eventually, after a restful slumber, the end of the world arrives. The end of the world I believed in.
Okay. The Imperfect Insider.
Nothing good over on that end, huh?
Okay. Guess that's that for now. Oh wait, there's an update? Oh, okay. I see. We knew. Holy. Oh, there's numbers to these. I see. Oh, I have 1, 2, and 4, not 3. Huh. This useless glossary. I don't. This is a nice little bit of things, but yeah, this is just here. Pretty much. Okay. And the tutorials do. Bomb stuff, RDM stuff, and that's every tutorial. Confirmed. Probably. Nice. See. Can't stand when the color does seem to directly antagonize him. People took it away to be crushed by an oppressor. Dominic full tank. Quintupled his daily training. Here's Gargora. Didn't actually look at these at all, did I? What do you mean new? Okay. Ziruka. Prison fell apart after the hideout was killed with peacekeepers. Ziruka now lives alone as a fugitive. Oh. To use shelter fugitive members while working as a shop owner. Trees up near all four died. Yeah. Like in real life, these people have lives. Must have been hell for their family and friends and all. All just died in one single day, same time, same circumstances. Wild, huh? Okay, I think that's that for now. Did I save? Yes, I did. Okay. I wonder if I should read one more Gumshoe Gun. Or leave. I mean, I might as well. Do another one, huh? Let's do Lydia's one. Okay. Alright. I've collected a lot more than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really just 8 left. Before I stop, just watch this and then go. I am a bit tired. Well, standing.
Whew, finally finished a bunch of chores. Maybe I should go make some coffee.
Slouched back and everything. Oh.
Sorry. I had some soot in my nose.
Vivia, you were in there?
Yeah, I was here the whole time.
You could have at least said you were there. You scared me.
Yeah. If you don't mind, I'll start doing that next time.
I don't mind, so please do.
Yuma, you're too kind. You never mind talking to me.
You know, I wonder why he always crawls into cramped spaces like that.
You find it calming in there, right? But wouldn't you be better off on a couch or bed?
You is right in front of you. Yeah. That's how this looks. Thinking the actual situation, I assume he's in the fireplace. Maybe. Although, I don't know.
If comfort level must be quantified in terms of the physical strain on your body, then yes. But this reminds me of something.
Reminds you of what?
Well, What do you think?
What Vivia remembers when he's inside the fireplace.
Memories about firewood. I don't know. What would he remember when he's in the fireplace? Good memories? Bad memories? He's talking about wanting to die all the time. I'm just gonna see.
Your memories about firewood?
An interesting response. Do you think I also have psychometry to glimpse the past lives of items? Or perhaps you're trying to say I was firewood in a previous life?
No. I guess that's the wrong answer. What does being inside the fireplace remind Vivia of? Is it a good memory?
Yes, that's correct. When I was young, my parents would always discipline me by locking me in the storage room. When I'm in here, I can relive those memories.
Huh?
Okay.
They don't sound like nice memories if you were locked in there. That seems pretty traumatic to me.
No, those are good memories for me. I have many brothers. We all yearned for our parents' love. So, no matter what shape or form it took, I was happy when my parents paid attention to me.
Hot damn. What kind of family were you in?
I see.
I know. How about you join me, Yuma? Once you get used to the back pain, it's actually not so bad in here.
No, I think I'll pass.
Master, you and Vivia seem to have grown closer.
Okay. That's it for now. My headphones. As good as they are audio-wise, as nice as they are audio-wise, they're not the most comfortable in my ears. Especially with glasses on. Nice little press on my temples. Sides of my head. Right. That's open up. I think next time we're going to continue next week, Thursday. Probably the usual time, just the usual. Although I might stream a bit more often. At a different time though. But who knows? I haven't actually. I don't quite know yet. Yeah. Good night, people. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you Thursday, maybe. Goodbye.